Hello, today I wanted to show you my vintage and retro book collection. I love books, I'm a big reader, and I've recently fallen in love with older edition of books, and yeah, I just wanted to show it to you. So we're gonna start with my 3 books that I use mostly for decoration, and I'm gonna start with this one. This is my newest one. This is the newest one. I got it from my friend recently. It's, I don't know what year it is from because I can't find that information anywhere, but the spine is made out of leather, so I presume it must be a little bit older, so definitely not one of the modern ones. I personally would say maybe it's later than the 60s, 50s, but I'm not sure because again it doesn't say anywhere, but it's very nice, and again it's just used for decoration. The second one is this. It's Robinson Crusoe, as you can see it. It's only the part 1. I got this one in 2019 at a small bookstore in Edinburgh, Scotland. It's very pretty, and this one is from the year 1933. At that same bookstore I also picked up this book, which is stunning, and it is the oldest book in my collection. Again, this is the spine and the edges are leather. It has a very nice emblem. It's golden, as you can see, and very nicely marbled edges, and this was previously probably golden, as you can see. And this one is from the year 1892, so it's over 100 years old. As I said, very old. It is crumbling a little bit. You can probably see the pages are crumbling. Oh, this one just fell out. So yeah, that's why it's only used for decoration. I haven't read it and I don't plan on reading it ever. The next one is a book that I picked up from my grandparents' basement. I want to read this one, and it is Kordian by Juliusz Słowacki. This is not that special, it's something just that I want to read, and this is from 1985, and since then it has been in my family. It also has some scribbles, probably done by either my mom or my aunt, in pencil. Yeah, it's one of the newer ones. So this is this really fun edition of Artemis Fowl. As you can see, it is like golden holographic, and this one is from 2002. So I mean it is over 20 years old, but as you saw, like compared to my over 100 years old book, it's very new. And the second one is this is the Grey King. I think it is like the 4th book in the series. It's like a middle grade. I picked this one at a free little library in my city, and this one is from 1987. So again, not that old, but I like the dog on the cover, so I got it. And then this one, this is The Killer in the Rain. This is a collection of short stories by Raymond Chandler, and as you can see, it's green, which means it is a crime book. And this one is from 1879. Yeah, I'm not sure I like it. I've read 2 short stories from this, and yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue with it. Next one is Graham Greene's The Human Factor. I really like this cover, but unfortunately this book is not in a great condition. The glue is crumbling. It doesn't really want to focus on it. Oh well. But yeah, if you can, it's starting to glue off, and the glue here is not really holding it. And like the last page, the last 3 pages are loose, so I would need to repair it. But yeah, I started reading it and I'm almost done with it. I'm on page 179 out of 256. 65, Jesus Christ. But I'm really bored with it, so I don't know if I will finish it or if I should just DNF it. I'm not sure. And the next one of those that are not that interesting in my opinion is the one that you already saw in my previous video, and is the Famous Trials part 8. I forgot to add, this one is from 1983. This one is older, it is from 1963. Yeah, and I repaired it, and honestly it's holding really nicely, so I'm quite proud of myself for this one at least. But yeah, it worked. So this is a non-fiction book about, as it says, famous trials in history. Now we're coming to, in my opinion, a little bit more interesting bunch, especially when we're gonna be nearing the end. But let's start with one of the ones that are, again, not that old, and that is my 2 Patricia Cornwell books. And as you can see, they are mass market paperbacks, and I absolutely love them. I love mass market paperbacks. They are great. You can literally put them in your pocket. This is what I do a lot of the time. I take public transport everywhere I go, so it's nice to have a small book that I can just put into either my jeans pocket or my coat pocket, and they fit, and it's great. And again, it's the Body Farm and the Point of Origin. Yeah, I bought the Body Farm at a local Oxfam. Yeah, and I picked Point of Origin on Vinted, which, if you don't know, is kind of like eBay sort of thing. And the Body Farm book is from 1895, and the Point of Origin one is from 1999. So again, they're not that old. But now, book that has one of my favorite covers that I own, and it is Paperbacks, or Paperbacks, I don't know how to say it, I think it's French, by Alan Williams. And it's just beautiful. It's such a bright red. It comes more orange on camera. It picks up more orange on camera, but in real life it's more red. And look at it. I think it's just stunning. I think it's utterly beautiful. I haven't read it yet. I really want to. I haven't felt like reading it yet, but it's in really nice condition, considering, like, okay, so the worst thing that it has is this, that it's kind of peeling off here, but comparing to some of the other books that are not that old, it's holding up great. And this is from is 1965. So honestly, it's in an amazing condition, and I just love it. I love looking at it. It's so beautiful. And one of the books that I most recently bought is Brave New World. It's stunning. I love this painting right here, which actually is in a museum in Wuppertal, which I lived there like almost 20 years ago, and it's stunning. It's just beautiful. I bought it at a book market 2 months ago, I want to say, or a month ago. I don't really remember. No, 2 months ago. And this one is in perfect condition, basically. It's from 82. I've seen the same, also the Brave New World. I've seen one from also early 70s, but it was just name of the author in the black and the title in the red, like here, but on the whole page. And I much prefer this cover, so I got this one. It's really pretty. I really like it. I haven't read it yet. I've never read Brave New World, but it's definitely one of the books on my TBR that I just need to read in my lifetime, I think. So yeah. And then we're also coming to one of the coolest books I think in my collection, and that is the newest book that I bought, because I bought it last month, at the beginning, last month. And this is Carrie by Stephen King. Look at this cover, look at it. I wanted to read Carrie for a long time now, and I just finished it. I really liked it. I'm surprised how much I liked it. It's honestly in pretty good shape, as you can see. It's missing a little part of the cover here, but it doesn't bother me that much. And this is from 1990. And yeah, I bought this one on eBay. I was looking for a affordable vintage Carrie for a long time. They can get quite pricey because, you know, it's Stephen King, and I think the new cover of Carrie is kind of ugly. And yeah, so luckily I found this one for like £7 and got it. Yeah. And then we come to my favorite book of all time, and that is Strangers on a Train by Patricia Highsmith. I absolutely adore Patricia Highsmith. She is my favorite author, and she became my favorite author with this book. I bought this one at a English library sale that was happening in my city. I got it for like €1, and it's in a perfect condition, and I've read it in 3 days. It's from 74, which is really cool, and as you can see, it's perfect. It does have that classical library foil on it, or whatever it's called, and yeah, it's great. It's amazing. I love it. It's my favorite book, and it's now completely annotated by me with my ramblings, as you can see. It's a really good book. Yeah. Then we go into my next Patricia Highsmith, and that is the Glass Cell. This I also bought on Vinted. This is a bit newer, also great condition, and it is from 1988. Again, it's just a little bit bent here, but I bought it for like €1.50, so you know. And then the newest Patricia Highsmith that I read is A Suspension of Mercy. I also really loved it. This one I picked up at a little free library in my city, and you saw me, if you watched my last video, you saw me repair it. And this one didn't work as well as the famous Trials one, but it's also you can read it, no problem. No pages are falling out of it. So yeah, love it. Also annotated all. I always annotate all of my Patricia Highsmiths. So these are also annotated just in pencil rather than a fine line pen like this one, because I knew this is just my favorite book and I completely fell in love with it after like 15 pages. Now we come to the two books that, in my opinion, are the most interesting books in my collection. These are the books that I'm most proud of to have. And first of all is the beautiful edition of The Franchise Affair by Josephine Tey. I bought this one on Vinted for €3, I want to say. Unfortunately, it's not in a great condition. I'm going to show you. Look at this. The cover is not holding really well. I need to do some serious repair to it. But it can be done and it will be done, and when I'm done with it, I'm gonna read it. I'm really excited about this one because this one is from the year 51, so 1951, meaning this was in circulation when Josephine Tey was still alive, as she died in 1952, in February of 1952, I do believe, of cancer. But she is a very interesting figure in history, and apparently someone who was a rival, if you want to say, to Agatha Christie. And I've never read anything by Josephine Tey. I hope I really like it, but I'm not a Agatha Christie fan. So we're gonna see which one is better. And last one, I bought the same time as I bought the Brave New World, and that is again Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. But this is the service edition. It's from 1944. This book was specifically produced and distributed for the fighting forces of Allied nations, as you can read here. So just this one is an actual piece of history that I'm holding in my hands. And it's still in the like foil that I bought it in. I don't want to take it out. But if I wanted to, I could read it. But I wanted to keep it in perfect condition as it is. Yeah. So those are all of the vintage books that I own as of now. I really like them. I like the quality of them. You'd be surprised, or maybe not, but how high quality they are compared to modern books or books that are produced right now, in my personal opinion. Again, that's objective. And I really like the size of them. As I said, not only the two mass market paperbacks that I have, but also this one. These are like just regular paperback size, and they can fit in a coat pocket, and I love that. So they're so just easy to carry. I love it. I love it, and they're much more comfortable to read, in my opinion. And yeah, I just love them, and they're also very affordable. As you heard, some of the prices for them are really astounding. The delivery on most of them costs me way more than the book itself. Like for the Josephine Tey book, I paid €3 for it, but I probably paid like another 3 for the delivery. Or the Patricia Highsmith one, I genuinely bought it for €1.50, but the delivery had to be like almost €4. So in a lot of the cases, the delivery is much more expensive than these ones. And I don't know, I really like them. And if you also like the old and vintage retro, rare editions of any book. Yeah, just let me know if you have any books that are older than mine, or yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Bye.